Dreams of Christmas. For as long as she could remember, Clara had the same dream every Christmas Eve. She'd find herself at a beautifully set table, its centerpiece a glowing candelabra surrounded by garlands of holly. The air would be filled with the smell of roasted turkey, cinnamon and pine. But what made the dream special wasn't the feast. It was him. In her dream, Clara sat across from a man whose face she couldn't quite make out, but his laugh warmed her more than the crackling fire. They'd toast to Christmas, hold hands and share stories that made them both smile. Every time she woke up, her heart ached, longing for that connection. But each year, life went on, the dream fading like the morning frost. This Christmas Eve, Clara prepared for bed as usual. Her small apartment was quiet, save for the hum of a heater in the corner. She had no plans the next day, no family to visit, just another year of solitude. As she drifted off, the familiar dream began. She was back at the table, the candelabra's light flickering gently. The man was there again, laughing at something she'd said. His hand reached across the table for hers, and as she touched him, she felt a warmth that seemed more real than ever. "Clara," he said, his voice deep and kind, "this is our Christmas." Her heart fluttered. She'd never heard him speak in her dreams before. Before she could respond, the dream began to fade, pulling her into a deep, dreamless sleep. When Clara awoke, she expected the familiar loneliness to return. But instead, the smell of cinnamon and roasted turkey filled the air. Confused, she sat up, her heart pounding. Her small apartment wasn't small anymore. She was in a warm, cozy home, the soft glow of a Christmas tree lighting the room. "Good morning, sleepyhead." She turned toward the voice, her breath catching. It was him, the man from her dreams, but now she could see his face clearly. He had kind eyes and a smile that felt like home. "Are you okay?" he asked, coming closer. "You looked a little lost." She stammered, looking around. "Where am I?" "Our home," he said gently, crouching beside her. "It's Christmas morning, Clara." Her mind raced. It couldn't be. She'd gone to sleep in her little apartment, dreaming the same dream she always did. But now, it was real. The table, the candelabra, the smell of Christmas. It was all here. He reached for her hand, just like in the dream. "You've been waiting for this, haven't you?" Tears welled in her eyes. You were in my dreams, every year, and you were in mine," he said, his voice filled with warmth. "I don't know how, but here we are. It's real now." Clara looked at him, at the home she'd only ever dreamed of, and realized that somehow her heart had led her to this moment. She squeezed his hand, a smile breaking through her tears. "It's the best Christmas I could ever ask for," she whispered. They sat together, the joy of the moment wrapping around them like a warm blanket. For Clara, Christmas had finally become more than a dream. It had become her reality, filled with love, laughter, and the magic of believing.